What up, man? It's your boy Chris. Unbias Reviews checking in, man. Baller of the year, always been an interesting debate. You know what I'm saying? People pretty much got their own opinion of who the baller of the year is. So I'm going to give my unbiased review opinion of who baller of the year is. I'm going to go through honorable mentions, and I'm going to go 5 through 1 on who I feel like is the baller of the year, all the way down to who my #1 person this year is in battle rap. And for the most part, man, I'm going to try to make this a quick blog because I'm trying to do a lot of blogs this weekend. So I'm trying to make this shit quick. But honorable mention #1, roll clip. Danny Myers. I was arguing with Angry Fan the other day because he was like, Danny Myers is the baller of the year and blah, 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 blah. And it's just like, my nigga, there's no way Danny Myers is baller of the year. At best, he's an honorable mention. When you look at his battles, he battled a lot of people from damn Rex, he battled Chilla Jones, he battled Danger Zone. He had a lot of good battles this year. You can argue he didn't lose any of his battles. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to take anything away from Danny Myers. You can definitely argue he's always been, you know, very competitive in his battles, very consistent, one of the best, always preparing for his battles as well, something that needs to be saluted. But all the off the field shit that went on with Danny Myers, there's no way he can win Baller of the Year. First off, he got in his whole situation with Surf over this whole ghostwriting shit. Oh, Adi Boom is writing for Surf. He gets on the radio, he starts saying he got proof, he got screenshots, he'll show the screenshots.
Nigga, like, let's just nip it in. Ain't no fucking, first of all, ain't no fucking rumor. I don't care about no mulatto black screenshots or none of that shit. I'm talking about some whole other shit that I got from Boom him's fucking self.
Okay.
So conversations between Boom and Surf. It wasn't no mulatto black on the fucking messages. No, this is Boom and Surf talking to each other.
So
this is Surf. Man, I got a damn ass. I'm over here snitching on my nigga who can't even defend himself right now. But I'm snitching on my nigga for the sake of the truth, though. For the sake of the truth.
So why isn't it out
there? Because shit, if y'all notice, I never was the first nigga that said this shit. When Math brought it up, niggas was saying Math was lying. Then when Mickey Facts brought it up, niggas said Mickey lying. So I'm like, I'm not gonna let these niggas. What? What'd you say?
Oh my God.
Hey, so I'm just saying, where's the proof? Danny, you got some screenshots like ASAP, bro. We keep looking for you talking.
Like I already done said everything, so I might as well just go put the screenshots. I just didn't want to do it without speaking to my nigga who's behind bars right now.
Nigga, we still waiting on the screenshots. You said you'll show the screenshots. The lie detector determined that was a lie. Then you did a blog talking about Rex works for you.
You gotta remember something, nigga. I paid you. You work for me, nigga. You are my fucking employee.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, Rex works for me. You do what I say. I paid you. You work for me. Rex dragged you around all year. Had you thinking you was battling this month, that month. Thought you was battling on Black Ice. Then thought you was battling on URL. My nigga, Danny Myers didn't even know the time zone he was battling Rex in. You know what I'm saying? He didn't even know the time zone. Nigga didn't know if it was Mountain, if it was Central, if it was Eastern. Nigga didn't even know the time zone he was battling Rex in. So how does a nigga work for you and he's running the show? So the lie detector determined that was a lie. You know what I'm saying? And then you on the radio talking about your family situation, about how you having issues with your wife, and y'all arguing about battle rap and all kind of stuff like this, just pouring your heart out on Angry Fan Radio. So at the end of the day, how the hell are you baller of the year? After all that shit you went through, niggas was even questioning whether or not you was even like a real nigga.
My marriage is failing.
What?
My marriage, before I was battling, me and Vicky never argued, never fought, never, it was no problem. When I started battle rapping, that's when the problems came. I've never been questioning my whole life until I came to battle rap. Now it's like, oh, Danny is a pushover, Danny's a buster, niggas is robbing him. He's you know what I'm saying? Like, no, nigga.
So for that, as much as I fuck with Danny Myers, my light-skinned brother from another, there's no way he's baller of the year. Honorable mention at best, my nigga, because I feel like in a way, Danny Myers was dope in 2014. You can argue with all the bullshit that went on with the Surf, the Rex, the radio interviews, you can almost argue his stock a little bit dropped to the point where niggas be looking at Danny Myers like he a cornball. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he is, but people be like, yo, Danny's corny, Danny's getting played, Danny this, Danny that. He had to answer a lot of those questions this year, and for that alone, I just got you as an honorable mention at best. So, honorable mention number 1, Danny Myers. What's next? Honorable mention number 2, this dude had a really good year, man. So, without further ado, roll clip. DNA battled Dirtbag Dan this year. He battled Chess. He battled Bridge Rothstein. That battle ain't came out yet. Who else? He battled Ilmac on Blackout. Ilmac pretty much beat him real bad on Blackout. That's really DNA's really only clear loss this year. He had a lot of 2-on-2 battles. DNA had a real good year, man. I think fans need to really own up and realize that DNA had a great year. A really great year this year. A lot of the 2-on-2 shit. He had more 2-on-2 battles than he did 1-on-1 battles. And for that, that's one reason why he's not Battle of the Year either. Because even though he's done well, that 2-on-2 shit can only count for so much. Because at the end of the day, you still are getting help. So even though I like the battles are entertaining, it's still a 2-on-2 battle in a 1-on-1 sport for the most part. So DNA had a good year, but at best, he's an honorable mention. What's next? Honorable mention number 3, this dude had another good year, man. Got back on this shit, got with NWX, and been on this shit ever since. Roll clip. K-Shine, man. K-Shine had a good year too. He battled a lot of people. Dirtbag Dan, Wavy, A-Verb, Ill Will, a lot of the 2-on-2 joints. You know what I'm saying? Dose, he battled. K-Shine had a really good year. I think what hurt K-Shine more and just makes him an honorable mention to me is he lost clearly to Ill Will. And that battle hasn't came out yet, but y'all are going to see when it drops that in the 3rd round he choked and he ended up losing the battle. And Ill Will had a good round, 2nd round. So K-Shine won the 1st, Ill Will won the 2nd. The 3rd round was choppy a little bit on both sides, but Ill Will's was better and K-Shine choked. So that was a clear loss. The Wavy battle is debatable, but a lot of people had him losing that battle too. And even though he beat A-Verb and a lot of these other people, I think at best, to me, he's just an honorable mention. I do think he had a great year, but I just have him as an honorable mention for Battler of the Year. Here go my top 5, man, for Battler of the Year. I'm going to start 5 through 1. So coming in at number 5, this dude been on like a 2-year kill spree for the most part. Everybody he's battled, he's been running through. So for them, you know, I think it's time niggas give him his credit. Roll clip. Big K, man. He battled Caustic, he battled Arsenal, he battled Ill Will, and he battled Math Hoffa. Big K pretty much didn't lose a battle this year, man. And he's in an interesting position to where he's beating all of the King of the Dot dudes that he battles because they come with a little too much jokes, end up getting barred away. You know, except for Ilmac. Ilmac had a good battle with him. But for the most part, it's like he's running out of people to battle on King of the Dot. He's not really on URL, so he's kind of in that middle. It's going to be an interesting 2016 for Big K to see who is left out there for him to battle. And will he be able to get back on URL to get some of the matches we want to see? Because I wouldn't mind him seeing him versus Hitman, a bunch of other people. I wouldn't mind seeing him battle. But I don't know if them battles will ever take place. But I think he's been, ever since, the only loss I got for Big K, I think he lost to Big Cannon. And that was a very close battle. But Big K had a lot of fat jokes in the 3rd round, but they was snapping. Other than that, and that ain't even clear, my nigga. Other than that, Big K been on a kill spree, just been beating dude after dude after dude. You know what I'm saying? So you got to give him his credit. I think last year I even had him at runner-up or Battler of the Year last year, but this year I got him coming in number 5, so salute to Big K. What's next? Coming in at number 4, this dude was number 1 on my stock drop list, but he's only number 4 on my Battler of the Year list. Roll clip. Shotgun Suge, man, battled Clips, T-Top, Saga, and Big T. Suge has had a really good year, man, but I do feel like niggas have been a little bit gassing Suge, to be honest with you, and this ain't even me hating on him. Suge, to me, at best, is 2-2. You know what I'm saying? And I even got him at 1-3. I'm going to be real with you because he lost to Big T, in my opinion. He beat T-Top. People are saying he lost to Clips. Now, that battle isn't out yet, but I know niggas that actually took the time clock for URL. They saying Suge's 2nd and 3rd round are way too short for him to win the battle. He kind of ended up giving the battle to Clips after having a crazy 1st round. He goes like OD short, like 90-second rounds in the 2nd and 3rd, and ended up losing to Clips, who finished strong but didn't start off well. So in the building. A lot of people saying he lost to Clips. So if he lost to Clips and he lost to Big T, I got him losing a Saga. I'm going to be real with you, man. I got him losing a Saga. I know that's a close battle. I know that's not even a favorable opinion.
100 gun bars. You had 100 gun bars. I'm like, oh, Lord, mama, he's shooting again. Mentioning Mike Brown to a white boy in front of a black crowd got y'all rooting again, but the moment you tried to punk him with that Crip status, the moment you tried to punk him with that Crip status, the moment you tried to punk him with that Crip status is the reason I had you losing again. Because the way that cracker took this grape juice got me thinking I'm in communion again. Who's gonna...
I don't know, man. Bullying the Bible. Bullying the Bible. Who y'all got winning, man? Suge, Saga. Suge, Saga. I don't know. It's a close battle, man. All jokes aside, man. I don't know. Don't ask me where I got them books from, my nigga. Like, but I think niggas just be hating on Saga. But that, man, you been getting pocket checks your whole entire career. Yo, Saga was snapping to me. So even though I think Suge is good, even if you give him the Saga battle, he's probably gonna end up losing to Big T and Clips. So how high can I have you if you only beat PGs? You only beat Saga and you only beat T-Top. But you lose the Big T and you lose the Clips. So you can only go so high on a Battle of the Year list. The fact that you even in a conversation is an accomplishment considering where you came from to where you are now. But I just have him at number 4 on my list, Battle of the Year. What's next? Coming in number 3, this dude pretty much battles only on URL and had a great year in my opinion. Roll clip. Tay-Rock, man, he battled Sue Surf, Calico, Bridge, Rothstein, John and Don. I really like Tay-Rock in almost all of them battles. I'm gonna be real with you. I just like him a lot more than I like the other people. The John battle was really close, but whatever reason, John lost me a little bit in the third. It ain't just because he fucked up on a rebuttal. I don't think his third was that crazy to me in the first place. So lost me a little bit. I ended up edging Tay-Rock. The Bridge battle, I edged Tay-Rock. Calico is very, very close. Calico and Tay-Rock is close, but I think I gave that battle to Tay-Rock too, which brings me to Surf. Yo, I really like Tay-Rock rounds a little bit better. And it's crazy because the majority of the bloggers I talk to, Angry Fan, PG bloggers, a lot of people, they like, yo, I fuck with Tay-Rock. The fans, for the most part, fuck with Surf. But Surf wasn't crazy to me that battle. I don't know. So if I'm looking at Tay-Rock, to me he had a great year because he could have won almost every one of his battles. And he battled nothing but top niggas except for Briz. Nothing but top niggas. So for that, I got him coming in at number 3 on this list. But the fact that people have him kind of losing some of them, I can only have him so high. But I got him coming in number 3 on the Ballad of the Year list. Salute to Tay-Rock. You had a good year, my dude. What's next? Coming in number 2, man, this dude was on my stock rise list, but he also had a good year. So roll clip. Danger Zone, man. He battled a lot of people, man. Nestle, Badaffy Green, A-Verb, Lotta Zay, Danny Myers, B Magic. He battled a lot of people, man, without a lot of clear losses at all, man. Maybe only one loss, and that might be Danny Myers. Everybody else he pretty much beat. I think he had a good year, but he doesn't have what I consider a signature win. The A-Verb battle is a 1-round battle. Danny Myers battle, people are saying it's debatable, that they don't even really feel like he might have won or lost. B Magic to me had a down year, so beating him is a good accomplishment. But it is, B Magic to me had a down year this year compared to some of his other years, and I don't know how much hunger B Magic really still got. Lotta Zay been kind of fell off a little bit. Let's be real, it ain't been a lot to talk about with Lotta Zay lately. There's not that one signature battle that I look and say, yo, he beat this nigga for 3 rounds. The biggest name on this list that he beat is A-Verb, which was only 1 round, and B Magic, which was 3 rounds. But he kind of just needed something else. And Danger Zone is in that situation where he's not good enough to where URL is going to book him enough. Well, he's good enough, but he's not popular enough or a ticket seller enough to where URL will give him the name he needs to have that signature win. He's not really getting it on like another league like RBE or nothing. So he's going to be battling, always battling these up-and-coming dudes or these mid-tier kind of dudes. And if it's good, he's deserving a Battler of the Year, but I just feel like he doesn't have that signature win that I can just say this is the battle that gave you Battler of the Year. He doesn't really have it on his resume. It's a politic game with Danger Zone. I feel like he's deserving to be on bigger cards. Unfortunately, some people just not. I got him at number 2 on my Battler of the Year list. What's next? Coming in at number 1, this dude has had a great year, man. I have him as my Battler of the Year. I kind of switched between him and Danger Zone, him and Danger Zone, him and Danger Zone. And then I went with him. Roll clip. Chilla Jones, man. I really like Chilla Jones' year. He has a lot of diversity in his resume for this year. He battled Prep, Passwords, Danny Myers, Math Hoffa, Conceited, Disaster, Saga, and 100 Burgers. Those are all the people that he battled this year. And for the most part, man, you may have him losing to Danny Myers, you know what I'm saying? And he definitely lost the Pass. But when you look at the platforms, the countries, the stages, and everything, him fighting his way back on URL and showing that he really belonged, coming out the DNA battle where people felt like he was boring. This has been a good year for Chilla Jones, and I feel like the thing he has over Danger Zone is he has the resume that Danger Zone doesn't have. Danger Zone has Daylight, which is good, but everybody beat Daylight. Let's just call it what it is. He has A-Verb, who outside of URL doesn't really care much. B Magic, a little bit of a downer year than normal. A lot of Zay not really been on the radar. A lot of good wins, but when you look at Chilla, you beat Conceited. People think you beat Math. People think you beat Prep, Disaster, Saga. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you got a lot more to overcome. The stages really helped you out because it's a lot to kind of get back on URL and battle in front of all them fans that kind of hated on you last time you was on the stage. So for that, man, Chilla Jones is my Battler of the Year.
Let's keep pace and talk about how your ex Bonnie knew Drake. He hit a wrong line and asked her out on a true date to sip wine, have some good convo, choose steak. She told you, watched you hate, and made you lose face. You told her she better not, or you would catch a new case, so she faked agreed. Waited for you to leave. Then packed the suitcase. You came home, found a piece of paper on your food plate. It was a note that said, if you really
Debate it, let's discuss it, let's talk about it. Unbiased Review, holla at your boy.